So Becky tried it. I'm sorry, Caroline. Cornerstone Caroline tried it with her Becky nonsense about blaming a 9-year-old boy for sexually assaulting her, even though the cameras widely and clearly showed that that didn't happen. Caroline, Cornerstore Caroline, then is seen gyrating at the boy and his mother, making references to her vaginal area. Then the 9-year-old boy's mother comes back and handles it. The community rallies around her and her boy, and they want Cornerstore Caroline, aka Teresa, born known as Teresa Sue Klein, off the streets. The Brooklyn borough president, who's a former cop, gets involved. Everything is looking like it's going to become productive, meaning that justice will be served. Cornerstore Becky is going to get kicked out of Flatbush. They even pressing on the Brooklyn DA to get this job done. So everything is looking good. But then the 9-year-old boy's mother, Someko Bellille, gets on Good Morning America and makes the boy do the ultimate, most disgraceful thing. Accept this nasty, trashy, racist woman's apology. So let's talk about it, shall we? Hey guys, this is your girl, Miss Analytical. I had to make that introduction because the story happened about a week and a half ago. So I had to take a break from making videos. And so I watched this whole thing play out because I wanted to make my commentary after everything unfolds. I didn't want to make a video and praising the little boy and his mother, and then I had to take my praising back. I like to give people a week to show their character. Now, as I stated before, the boy and his mother walks into the store, just doing their normal stuff, how we do in New York. We go to the corner store, get our little goodies and whatever, get our little knickknacks, and then go pay for our merchandise and then go home. But then you got these people coming into our communities, particularly in New York. They do know all over the world, but the gentrification was really heavy in New York going back to the early 2000s. And they like to accuse us of either stealing or making sexual gestures. With the black men, it's always sexual gestures. With the women, it's always, oh, you staring at me more dangerously. It's like, I feel like you're trying to fight me. That type of thing. So it's a good thing that that store had video cameras, because in the video, you saw that boy never once came anywhere near her person. But what was uncovered is that Teresa Sue Klein, aka Cornerstore Caroline, was gyrating sexually towards the boy and his mother. And that gives me the inkling that this woman is a dirty, nasty pedophile. And I'm going to also say, too, she might have homosexual... To me, she gives off that she has homosexual tendencies. And I'm going to say this. I'm not saying anything against the homos, but I will definitely condemn the pedophiles. But you got to call a thing a thing. Let's keep it real. She's a sexual predator. She's a sexual deviant. It is what the fuck it is. Now, when this all broke out, like I said, the community rallied around the little boy. His name is Jeremiah, and Someko. Now, when they asked the little boy, the reporter, to accept her apology, because she did apologize when she was caught dead wrong, he said no. Boldly and proudly said, I'm not accepting her apology. For what? She humiliated me. I don't want to ever deal with this woman. But then the mother gets on GMA, and they have an exclusive interview. And they make it to where they want that boy to apologize. And he defiantly says, do you forgive her? And then he's like, yeah, I forgive her. Now, he wasn't crying so much because of what happened. He's crying because this woman humiliated me. It's caught on camera. My friends know what's going on. And then the worst thing about it is my mother is forcing me to apologize to this woman. And I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people really believe that she did it for the money. And to a point, that is the case. But I'm going to say something. I don't know how it is in the major cities in America, but I can guarantee you in New York, it's a different case. Someko Bellille is an employee of EMC because I did my research on her online, on LinkedIn. Because I'm a thorough researcher. Because I wanted to know what would make her accept this apology so quick. Someko is an EMT employee. Now, before the apology was accepted on Good Morning America, the community was rallying around her and they wanted the DA to be investigated because he wasn't reluctant to press charges against the woman because the woman made a sexual gesture towards Jeremiah. So everybody was like, wait a minute, like if you're not trying to go hard against this woman, we want you out of office, because he got into office primarily because of Kenneth Thompson's sudden passing. So that's why he was like, he served the term. Basically, he took the seat because Kenneth Thompson, I forgot when he passed away, but I think he passed away in early 2017, if I'm not mistaken. But he passed away, and then he was the acting DA, and then he got elected last fall. So the community is on everybody. And when she forced that little boy to accept the apology because she was like, I just want peace, I just want us to get along, I just want to forgive and move on, it shut down the movement. So now you got this little boy looking like a simp. His name is Jeremiah, and Jeremiah is a prophet in the Bible who was a strong warrior prophet. You basically beta-tized your son. Your son was walking around an alpha male, and now you weaken him. Okay? Now, we can say what you want to about Teresa Sue Klein, but we know who she is because Teresa Sue Klein is a white supremacist. I don't give a damn what y'all say, because that all black stuff, yes, it come off satanic, but it also come off as a white supremacist, neo-Nazi shit. But Someko Bellille, what you did was treasonous. And you did it because you were an ATM worker and you wanted to keep your city job. And I know firsthand for people that work in New York City government agencies, when you sue a government agency, they make it hard for you to stay employed. And a lot of times, like I've seen this through the years with people that worked in government agencies, when they sue their own government agency that they work in or another one, 9 times out of 10, they resign. Because when people find out what's going on, they put pressure on them. The only time they don't do it is if it involves, let's say, something happened at a hospital and they cause an injury. That's when they don't really press you. But especially when it involves police brutality, racism, even if it ends in like murder, they will force you out the system. They will force you out your government job if you don't shut up. Like, they'll throw trinkets at you. They'll have you say, just settle. So this stuff that Someko did, when I found out she was an EMT employee, I said, I'm not surprised. That's why she accepted the apology. Now, granted, they probably did pay her some money too. But this is for Someko to still keep her job. And so she won't be harassed by working in the government, by still keeping her EMT job. And I just want to say, I have absolutely no respect for Someko Bellille. And I'm going to even say this. A lot of times, I just want to make this statement. This is to all the black people that have an issue with weave wearing. You don't have to like women who wear weaves. You can actually despise it. But please don't think that women that wear weaves are not conscious. Because a lot of us who do it are. I don't wear weaves abundantly. I don't wear them every day. I wear them on special occasions. And I may wear them like twice a year. But I also wear my natural hair. This woman, Someko Bellille, rocks her natural hair. Okay? And look at what she did. Okay? So what does that tell you, guys? It don't mean anything. Whether we were in our own hair or wearing somebody else's hair that they gave us, that they sold on the black market, and it landed in America. So I just want to leave off on that note. Let's just stop talking about that. Someko has natural hair, short cropped afro, and look at what she did to her son. You would think she would have stood there with him like a warrior. No, she sold her son out on a European American television platform. And with that being said, this is your girl, Miss Analytical. I'm signing off. Stay tuned because I'm going to come out with 2 more videos this evening, okay? No, I'm sorry, tonight, okay?